jump into things here. All cops that are running right now around the world, okay, are corporations worldwide and are operating illegally, okay? You better get your financials in order, because the executive order that has been implemented by Trump has been implemented. Devolution plan, okay? Maybe you've heard of it, I don't know. But Executive Order 138818 and Executive Order 138903, both activated in 2017 by our commander. Democrats and their liberal minions have no chance to evade these executive orders. Alliances are coordinating the biggest sting operation in world's history right now. Now let's just jump onto the 3-Eye Atlas. Solar Warden is our interplanetary police force. The Galactics are here to make sure Earth ascension goes well. This is what the 3-Eye Atlas is here for. All planets depend on our ascension going well, because if it doesn't, it would be really destabilizing all the rest of the civilizations that are out there. Jupiter Command delegates, they've been talking about the end of the quarantine for some time now, and that means lifting 100% of the quarantine around our beautiful planet, because the reptilian overlords have now been taken out or left, and all that's left now is their second, third, and fourth generation offspring, which have Draco reptilian bloodline in them, and they're being cleaned up right now. Old ways of using our energy will cease to exist. Petrochemicals will be going away because we are killing our ecosystem. Excuse me. The solar panels that are out there that are being, millions of tons of silver is being used in them is a big scam, okay? It's burning up our silver supply, and really what our energy and all our beautiful energy should be coming from is coming from the ground, which has been provided by God, our Creator, okay? So stop buying solar panels, because all you're doing is supplying the deep state operators and killing our beautiful mineral asset of silver that will be much more needed in a healing factor and medicine for us, along with the technology that we're going through. And the technology, we're going from the horse and buggy to the industrial age, okay, which was a huge change at that time. And now we're going from the industrial age to the technology age, okay? This is why silver is at the top of the list right now. Okay, also, also make sure we don't go into the Third World War events. They're here to control that incident or that narrative that is being displayed and portrayed right now around the world. They are here to control that. That's why 3-Eye Atlas is here. They all know our world is a special place, okay? They look upon us as galactic royalty. We have the best genes from all of the galactics, okay? And they are here to make sure we go from Homo sapiens to Homo luminoids, okay? So we're going from the sapiens to Homo luminoids, okay, which is a luminous type DNA. We only use 4% of our genetic potential. When we start using the other 96%, we will possess supernatural abilities. 40 billion year cycle. It's outdated now. They will be bringing full disclosure, not just a drip feed anymore, okay? It will be a full interconnection with the galactics, and Earth will and is the center of the universe at this point and will be the new hub. Right now I believe it's Jupiter, but they want to move it into Earth or on Earth, to be the basically convention center of all the galactics. Now the galactics are protecting this ascension with everything, okay? It's crucial for all species security that they do protect us. The golden age has been attempted many times, like what Trump has said. it's been attempted many times, but has been destroyed by the Draco reptilians up until now. Many civilizations such as Atlantis, Lemuria, advancements failed because they were not protected by the galactic families that are out there. They are being protected now. Exposure. We will witness many events the reptilians did to us, throwing us down many different rabbit holes, and they'll be scaring the bejesus out of us. But we have to go through this this thought process and disclosure so we understand exactly who the enemy is. Venus is a higher seventh dimension version of us. Valiant Thor, along with his beautiful family, is here to expose that. Palladians are a fifth dimension like us, and they're also warriors that stand beside and have been fighting alongside the subterranean tunnels, along with our super soldiers, and many of them have perished for our sacrifice themselves for our freedom. They know how important it is. The Octarians are a eighth dimension future version of us, which, they're helping us get to their level of vibration. Different versions of us have been brought in, and the best genes have been installed, put into us by all their best genes. Venus represents controlling the reconnection to us, okay? All species are waiting for us to graduate. Venus is the closest planet to us. Every planet in our local star cluster, called Association of Worlds, okay? Main base is Jupiter. The reptilian overlords have been cut off from their offspring, okay? They know they don't have much time left, and that's why they're disrupting and doing everything they possibly can to disrupt our ascension. NPCs are lab-grown humans that are completely controlled by AI. All high visibility villains on Earth were replaced, okay? So what that means, excuse me, what that means is that all high-level influencers, politicians, are basically been replaced, okay? They've been told how to play out this movie in a controlled movie fashion to drip feed, to wake up humanity's slow awakening ascension, okay? Many intuitives, such as us, have already been wakened for many years, okay? Okay, Inky has ruled over Earth for more than 10,000 years, and all that's about to end. 2020 CV-19 lockdown was the largest subterranean in human history. Now, what I mean by that was when the war went on to take down the reptiles and the overlords and that's where they lived, that's where they operated, and that's where they were funneling millions and millions of little ones, humans, and are innocent for their own purpose. losing many brave soldiers on the way. They started in the surface level dumps in Europe and worked their way through worldwide. Our advancement of ascension and advanced technologies are already headed into the galaxy, okay? We're everywhere right now. Our advancement of ascension and advanced technologies are ready to be disclosed and opened up and utilized by the ascending factors of God's righteous people. And this is all about the separation. We're separating the negatives to the positives, and because the positives are going to be the ones ascending, and the negatives are the ones that are going to be basically recycled and left out of this new environment that we're about to witness. Positive ETs been shutting down nuclear power plants and manufacturers of that poisons that is trying to kill civilization. Something big is going to happen. So you have a path that you will need to decide to take. Will you choose between two timelines that are happening right now? Negative timeline or a positive timeline? These are two timelines. Are you going to go with AI and follow the EBS, or not the EBS, but the CBDCs and the Green New Deal, which is just a huge scam, or follow and keep buying a product that is being produced by AI, or following the big, huge scam of solar panels that are use up all our silver for, instead of using it for our health and our technology capabilities, you're going to put it into solar panels where we can get the energy right from the ground. See, these are decisions that you have to make. Many will stay in this 3D reality and will be trapped in that, and they won't have any idea how to get out of it. But we have to recognize, as basic Yodas or teachers of what is good and what's bad, you have to make that choice based on whether you assimilate with the words that we're saying or assimilate with the dark side and make your own choice based on what you gravitate to. Okay, this is going to be your reality that's coming. Demonic reality will always try to mess with the positive through their AI technologies, okay? But once you realize that it will be easier or easy for you to decide once you discover what is good and what is bad, with a little help from your friends, then you'll realize that this is a decision that I want to go in as a God-fearing or God-loving, righteous human being, because you'll have everything that He wants to give you if you choose to follow Him. Your ascension will give you X-Man abilities. You will be going through new doors of reality every day. Negative AI timelines is something you do not want to get yourself caught up in. Really, you don't, because it is an endless negative cycle of torment and ugliness and depression and controlled environment that you'll be witnessing, or that you'll be living in. That is why it is so important to work on your positive ascension right now. As we are in the center of hub of this universe right now, your positive reflection reverberates with the Schumann resonance. And the higher that we go, which there's thousands and thousands, are finally breaking out of their veil and their denial and psychoses to finally get to a positive spot and feeling in their life. And this is all helping the ascension of humanity. There is still a threat to us, but should disappear sometime next year. The negatives, okay, can get you if you move towards any substance that is sexual habits, poison foods, drinking pure water, like not pure water, that they will be able to prey on you, because that'll bring down your health, and then from your health it brings your emotional positive, will bring that down, and then from there they can attack you quite easily. There is 560 million of the sleepers will probably commit suicide when full exposure happens. That's 8% of the world's population right now. That's 560 million will probably commit, unaliving themselves. And I just might add, the 80,000 plus Canadians that are being euthanized right now because they're being promoted and propagandized by the Canadian government right now is not a humanitarian thing. It's genocide against the Canadian people. And the faster that you all Canadians wake up to this, the faster we can all be at peace. And your only medicine is to get down on your knees and pray to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Most of the sleepers in the world view will be destroyed, okay? Most of the sleepers' world views will be destroyed because of what is going to be exposed. The old guard and all the old ways and corrupt ways of doing things is going to disappear. And like it says, Muslims will find there is no Muhammad. Catholics will find that there is no popes, or that their leaders were demonic. Popes and bishops were all demonic. Christians will find out there was barely resembles very variations of different manufactured of Jesus Christ, okay? And also the Jewish will find out their leaders were basically into barbarism and taken over by the KMs, okay? Other religions, of course, will get a serious reality check as well. All this is coming, and you're going to see a planetary meltdown, and many will not be able to hold themselves they're going to go through a drama event on that. Anyways, my time is up, and we will see you on the next one.